Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the Aeldari Webway gate from Games Workshop. It's in this box here. It comes out today. I've got it today. Hallelujah. I hope you're ready. So one of these will cost you £25. I'm very interested to see if it's made in China. I'm sort of 90% sure that it is. Okay, so what else have we got in here? Oh yes, we've got the Harlequin's Codex, which will be the next video today, the third video. I'll be having a first look at that. I got it today, release day. Obviously bought it with my own money. Games Workshop don't send me anything, so you get an open and honest review. Let's get this out then. So quite thin. It comes with these extra blockers, I think, for the gate. So if you don't want anything to come through it, any nasties, you just kind of fill the hole, the entrance, with these, kind of like a bit of protection against any unwanted STD. Okay, right, I'm going off on a tangent here, right. Let's see, made in China. There we go. Says it all, guys, says it all. I don't think they will change all their scenery back to the UK, but definitely I've seen a huge trend with all their scenery pieces made in China. All their books are made in China. All those codexes, more or less, that's where the printing company and stuff is. The Horus Heresy, the big 85 pound books are also made in China too. So as long as they've got good quality control and the customer continues to believe that they're getting value for money, then it's all good, because it means that Games Workshop can make these products at a lower price, which is great for them, but also for you. If this was made in the UK, well, I'd like someone from the finance company just to come down here and say, well, super, if we made this Aeldari Webway gate in the UK, it would actually cost us £40 a pop. And I think, the hobby is expensive enough as it is. Anyway, the Aeldari Webway gate, very poor, very poor choice of front cover. One, I would have had it in the bone colour. That signifies all the Webway bone structure, bone singing kind of things. Two, I wouldn't have Harlequins on there. That's quite a big push for Harlequins. And three, yes, I would have had the Aeldari Wraith Knight there as well. But it might look like the Wraith Knight comes in it. I understand that. However, if they just put something there saying Wraith Knight not included, that's fine. But I understand why they didn't do it, because even from this picture you kind of think that you're going to get 3 models, because it doesn't say 1 scenery piece or 2 gates or anything like that, but they've chosen to put it on the back. Interesting. So that's just an image of it there. Quite a thin box, and yep, it's that darker plastic. You can always tell with sprues that are made in China and ones that are made in the UK, because the ones in China are this sort of darker, thicker plastic, which is harder to get rid of mould lines. But they've done a good job, because there aren't any mould lines there, but there are on these curved bits. And the ones on this harder plastic are sharper and harder to get rid of, harder to smooth. And as you can see, they're on all the smooth pieces. They're even sort of on those smooth pieces, but on the whole it doesn't look too bad. It's just on these head kind of pieces. I want to call them head pieces, but there you go. So you get one of those, 2 moulds basically, and 2 sprues there, and it looks like that's the same that side. So you're paying £12.50 for, well, you're paying £6 basically for each one of these. So just bear that in mind. You're paying £12.50 for 1 mould print of it, and the same for the other. And they are different, because this one has a different piece there and a different piece there, and these two. So 2 sets of twins for your money. So let's have a look at what else you get. You get this little booklet. I was very pleased that it did include, well, not just a booklet to build it, I mean that's given, but it did include the rules, and I will go through the rules once I've built this model, I'll try and get the review out to you as quick as I possibly can, probably at the start of the week, although bearing in mind I've got some big plans for the videos next week, including some video game footage as well from Deathwing, so hopefully you'll join me for those videos too. But Webway gate, it looks like it's a power level of 6, it's got a save of 3 plus, 14 wounds, toughness 8, and costs 120 points match play. And you've got Webway strike, you've got shimmering arrival, eldritch aura, so it has a 5 plus invulnerable, immobile, and a Webway gate as well, so all those rules. So they are the rules for it, and like I say, once it's built I'll go through them in depth and have some other models just to show you how big it is. I don't have a Wraith Knight. I'm going to try and get a Wraith Knight, however I'd rather put that money towards Canis Rex, you know, the new Imperial Knight. I'd rather put it towards a Castellan. I'd rather put it towards Adeptus Titanicus. If all those things weren't coming out in the next couple of months, by all means I'd be buying some more Eldar things and getting ready for Orcs. Anyway, that is my first look at the Aeldari Webway gate from Games Workshop for £25. Stay tuned for the review coming soon. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor protects.